Dawn on the Mekong arrives quietly, a hushed symphony of light and shadow. The air is still, holding its breath as the sun prepares its grand entrance. A gentle glow turning black water to silver and rose gold. The reflections dance and shimmer, creating an ethereal landscape that seems to stretch into infinity. It's a moment of pure magic, where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. I stand on the bow of a wooden longboat, feeling the cool morning air against my skin. The only sound, the water lapping against the hull, a gentle rhythm that lulls the senses. It's a sound that has echoed through these waters for centuries, a constant reminder of the river's enduring presence. The air is thick with the scent of earth and jasmine, a fragrant embrace that awakens the soul. The riverbanks are lush with vegetation, a vibrant tapestry of green that teems with life, hinting at the day's catch, the promise of sustenance and survival. The fishermen are already preparing their nets, their movements practiced and efficient. This is Cambodia's Mekong, a river that has shaped the country's history and culture. The Tonlé, the Great River, a vast expanse of water that dominates the landscape. It's a river of immense power and beauty, a force of nature that demands respect. Lifeline and legend, the heart and soul of Cambodia. The river provides everything the people need, from food and water to transportation and trade. Sunlight catches a distant pagoda, making it gleam, a beacon of hope and spirituality. The golden light illuminates the intricate details of the temple, creating a breathtaking sight. A lone fisherman casts his net, a silhouette against the rising sun. A dance as old as the river, a timeless ritual passed down through generations. The fisherman's movements are fluid and graceful, a testament to his skill and experience. Water buffalo cool in the shallows, seeking respite from the heat. Villagers begin their day in harmony with the river's rhythm, their lives inextricably linked to its ebb and flow. The world awakens, a symphony of life unfolding before my eyes. Insects fade, roosters crow, their calls echoing across the water. Boat engines sputter to life, breaking the silence with their mechanical hum. Women paddle canoes laden with water spinach, their strong arms propelling them through the water. Children laugh from stilted houses, their voices filled with joy and innocence. Every sight and sound, every movement and gesture weaves a living tapestry of connection between people and nature, a testament to the enduring power of the Mekong. The river provides sustaining life and nurturing communities, and the people revere it as the mother of all waters, a sacred entity to be cherished and protected. My journey is to uncover the Mekong's hidden wonders, to delve into its mysteries and explore its uncharted territories. Stories whispered on the wind and etched in the landscape, creatures both familiar and strange that call this river home, and legends passed down through generations that speak of ancient gods and mythical beings. Missed by most travelers, these hidden gems are the true treasures of the Mekong. The Mekong is more than a destination. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've left its shores. It's a living entity with a soul as deep as its currents, a spirit that resonates with all who come into contact with it. As the sun breaks free, painting the sky with vibrant hues, anticipation rises. A sense of excitement and wonder fills the air. The great river is ready to share its secrets, and I am ready to listen. The boat's engine hums, a steady pulse against the backdrop of the Mekong's timeless flow. It's a sound that blends seamlessly with the natural symphony of this region, a constant reminder of our journey deeper into the heart of Southeast Asia. We glide past riverbanks that are both alive and ancient, a vibrant tapestry woven from centuries of history and the enduring power of nature. The vegetation is lush, almost impossibly green, a testament to the river's life-giving force. Before Angkor Wat rose to prominence, the kingdoms of Funan and Chenla flourished here, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and cultural richness. These were powerful civilizations that shaped the region. They drew their power, their very lifeblood, from the Mekong. The river was their source of sustenance and prosperity. Their sophisticated irrigation systems transformed the floodplains into fertile rice bowls, ensuring food security and allowing their populations to thrive. The river served as a superhighway, facilitating trade, cultural exchange, and the movement of people and ideas throughout the region. It was the lifeblood of their society. Beneath the layers of silt and sediment lie the remnants of bustling port cities, once vibrant hubs of commerce and cultural interaction. These once thriving metropolises are now swallowed by the relentless embrace of the jungle and the inexorable passage of time, slowly fading from memory. Imagine the vibrant scenes, merchants haggling over exotic goods, Buddhist monks chanting ancient scriptures, their voices echoing across the water, royal barges gliding majestically along the river, symbols of power and prestige, adorned with intricate carvings and shimmering gold. The Mekong has been the stage for history's grandest dramas, a silent witness to the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of human ambition. Dara, our knowledgeable guide, points to a crumbling pre-Angkorian temple, its weathered stones whispering tales of a forgotten era. It's almost completely hidden, concealed within the dense embrace of the surrounding trees, a secret waiting to be rediscovered. This is a relic from the Tonlé period, a tangible link to a civilization that laid the foundation for the wonders of Angkor. Few travelers venture this far. It's a place untouched by mass tourism, a sanctuary of solitude and historical intrigue. We carefully climb the steep, muddy bank, our footsteps sinking into the earth, each step a journey back in time. We are surrounded by an almost palpable stillness, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant calls of unseen birds, and the evocative scent of decay mingling with the promise of rebirth. The weathered carvings of Hindu deities, their faces softened by centuries of exposure to the elements, remind us that Angkor's unparalleled glory was not a sudden creation, but the culmination of centuries of development, carefully nurtured by the life-giving waters of the Mekong. The Mekong is more than just a river. It's a river of memory, a living archive of Southeast Asia's rich and complex past. It holds within its flowing waters the echoes of triumphs and tragedies, of creation and destruction, of resilience and renewal. It has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the devastation of wars, and the enduring spirit of resilience that defines the people of this region. Its story is not confined to textbooks or historical accounts. It's alive in the land, in the faces of the people, and in the very air we breathe. Here, history isn't confined to sterile museum displays. It's an immersive experience, a living tapestry woven into the fabric of everyday life. It's written on the riverbanks, etched into the ancient stones, and whispered in the hearts of those who call this mighty river home. The Mekong teems with life, much of it hidden from view. It's one of the world's most biodiverse regions, home to giant stingrays and the elusive Mekong giant catfish. These river giants, once common, are now rare, their stories woven into local legend. Dara speaks of the catfish, once a sign of fortune, now a symbol of what's at stake. The river is also alive with kingfishers, egrets, herons, and the haunting call of the kukal. Every flooded forest and sandbank is a sanctuary for rare creatures like the Siamese crocodile and Cantor's giant soft-shell turtle. These animals are sentinels of the river's health, but threats loom: dams, pollution, and climate change endanger this biodiversity. Protecting the Mekong's wildlife means preserving the river's very soul. The fate of these creatures is tied to the fate of the river itself. To save them is to save the living heart of Cambodia. To understand the Mekong, you must see life on its water. We approach a floating village, a vibrant community afloat, houses painted bright, rising and falling with the river. There are floating schools, shops, even a basketball court. Life here adapts to the river's moods. Boats are family cars. Children paddle before they walk, their bond with the river innate. We're welcomed into a home for coffee. The house is simple, immaculate, powered by a car battery. Our host, a fisherman, shares stories of abundance and hardship of moving the village with the seasons. The river provides everything: food, water, transport, but can also be destructive. Declining fish stocks threaten livelihoods. Storms test resilience. These communities are on the front line of environmental change, their culture both resilient and fragile. Their way of life is a testament to human ingenuity and to the river's enduring generosity. The Mekong is steeped in myth. Its legends are the river's spiritual current. The Naga serpent, a powerful water deity, is said to protect the river and bring rain. Its image coils around temples and boats, a reminder of the river's sacred power. Dara tells of the Naga battling a fearsome crocodile, restoring peace to the villages. These stories remind us the river gives life but demands respect. Rituals, offerings to river spirits, umbilical cords set adrift, bind people to the water's unseen forces. The spiritual and physical are inseparable here. The river is alive with ancient power, Legends shape behavior, protecting sacred places more effectively than laws. The Mekong's myths are a living tradition guiding how people live with this mystical river. Among the Mekong's rarest treasures is the Irrawaddy dolphin, a freshwater mammal with a gentle, enigmatic presence. In a deep pool near Campi, we wade a smooth, gray-back surfaces, then another. These dolphins don't leap, they glide, surfacing with soft puffs embodying the river's calm spirit. Locals revere them as sacred, harming one brings misfortune. Once, fishermen and dolphins worked together, dolphins herding fish toward nets, sharing the catch. This partnership, now fading, speaks to the deep bond between people and wildlife here. But fewer than 100 dolphins remain threatened by gill nets, pollution, and dam projects. Conservation teams fight to protect them, but their future is uncertain. Seeing them in the wild is a poignant reminder of what's at stake. The dolphins are the smiling jewels of the Mekong. Their survival is a test of our commitment to the river's wonders. Lose them, and we lose a piece of the river's soul. The Mekong's surface hides a world of mystery below. Scientists are only beginning to explore its depths, discovering new species and secrets. The river hosts one of the world's largest fish migrations. Billions travel between Tonlé Lake and upstream spawning grounds. This migration sustains both wildlife and millions of people. The riverbed is a landscape of deep pools, rapids, and submerged forests, each a unique habitat. Deep pools act as refuges for giants like the catfish and stingray. But this hidden world is fragile. Dams threaten to block migration routes and trap vital sediment. The health of the Mekong depends on understanding and protecting this unseen realm. The river's future hinges on our ability to look beneath the surface. What we don't see is just as vital as what we do. The Mekong's bond with Tonlé Lake is one of nature's wonders. Most of the year, the Tonlé River flows into the Mekong, but during the monsoon, the flow reverses. The Mekong's floodwaters push back, swelling the lake to 5 times its size, flooding forests and fields. This creates one of the world's most productive fisheries and a natural flood control system. People adapt. Houses on stilts, rice planted to match the rising water, lives attuned to the river's pulse. But climate change and upstream dams threaten this delicate balance. The annual flood pulse is weakening, shrinking the lake and endangering fish stocks. The health of Tonlé reflects the health of the Mekong. Its weakening heartbeat is a warning for Cambodia's future. Protecting this pulse is vital for millions who depend on it. As the sun gently dips below the horizon on the Mekong, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson, monks in saffron robes walk along the riverbank, their footsteps echoing the rhythm of centuries past. A scene of timeless beauty unfolds before us, a tableau that speaks of serenity and deep connection. This river, a lifeline for millions, has revealed ancient temples, whispering tales of forgotten empires and the rise and fall of civilizations, rare creatures, found nowhere else on Earth, their existence intertwined with the river's health, and a deep bond between people and nature, a symbiotic relationship that has sustained communities for generations. The Mekong is Cambodia's soul, its lifeblood, its past, etched in the stones of Angkor, and the traditions passed down through families, present, vibrant with bustling floating markets, and the daily lives of those who call its banks home, and future, embodied in the children who play along its shores, their laughter echoing the promise of tomorrow. But its fate is shared by 6 countries, a shared responsibility, a collective destiny. Decisions upstream ripple downstream, impacting communities and ecosystems far beyond their origin. Dams, altering the river's natural flow and disrupting the delicate balance of its ecosystem. Pollution, choking the river with plastic waste and harmful chemicals, threatening the health of both people and wildlife. And climate change, bringing unpredictable droughts and devastating floods, pushing the river and its people to their limits, threaten the river's giants, pushing iconic species like the Mekong giant catfish to the brink of extinction, its pulse, the ebb and flow of the water that sustains all life along its banks, and its people, whose livelihoods and cultures are inextricably linked to the river's well-being. Protecting the Mekong requires international cooperation and a holistic vision, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of the river's ecosystem and the needs of its people. Yet hope endures, a beacon in the face of adversity, in the resilience of floating villages, adapting to the river's changing tides, the passion of conservationists, dedicating their lives to protecting the river's biodiversity and the spiritual respect for the river, a reverence that has guided communities for centuries. Awareness is growing. A healthy Mekong is essential for peace and prosperity, a foundation for sustainable development and a thriving future. For travelers and nature lovers, drawn to its beauty and mystique, the Mekong offers profound discovery, a chance to witness the wonders of nature and the richness of human culture. A wild river, still untamed in parts, a reminder of the power and resilience of nature, a living culture, vibrant and dynamic, shaped by the river's rhythms and the traditions of its people. It teaches us a river is more than water. It's a complex and interconnected ecosystem. It's life, teeming with biodiversity, a source of sustenance and inspiration, history, etched in the stones of ancient temples and the stories passed down through generations, sanctuary, a refuge for endangered species and a place of peace and tranquility and wonder, a source of awe and inspiration, a reminder of the beauty and fragility of our planet. My journey leaves an indelible mark, a profound connection to this extraordinary river, a reminder of our planet's beauty and fragility and the urgent need to protect it for future generations. The Mekong's legacy is life itself, a testament to the power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. It's a legacy worth fighting for, a future worth protecting for the sake of the river, its people, and our planet.